One of the things that is a major factor in our lives that we talk about all the time is our health and our fitness.
I feel like she's what I've been looking for. You know, after we did the cleanse, I was like asking and searching. Even the clean eating I didn't feel like was the answer. I didn't want to be on a diet, but because that's what it was. I'm like, I know I want to focus sort of my attention in a general area. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, and I've tried every meal plan. I feel like I've been on every diet. In my search to find a meal plan or a way of life, so to speak, that would resonate with me and fit my needs, I stumbled upon Bethany Frankel's book, Naturally Thin.
But then I realized it's not that I want to focus my attention. Her book is telling me, don't focus your attention in one area. Don't be on a diet. Just do what feels natural to you. And I was like, I needed someone to tell me that was okay, you know? So in lieu of a diet, I'm on a nut diet.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've tried everything from the Atkins diet to Weight Watchers. I really want to find a way where I can just live a healthy, balanced maintenance type of plan. When I read her book and she started it off with saying, you're no longer on a diet. I was like, oh, yes. I don't care what you have to say after this. I just want to know that I don't have to be on my diet.
Have you ever met someone who's seemingly healthy and thin, and they always just say, I just believe it's all about balance, a little of everything, don't deprive yourself. I used to think, they don't get it, he's not on a diet.
Right.
I said, roll my eyes and think, no, you need to stay focused, you don't understand clean eating. I work out. I read Oxygen, but you know what? When you don't meet a fat person who says that, huh?
Right. Yeah, everybody who says that is thin and in good shape and healthy.
I have this idea in my head about what I have to eat in order to maintain a perfect physique or to get into a perfect physique. And if I detract from that at all, I'm really hard on myself.
They're doing all this construction at these two lights, so now you get bogged down again. It was all right for a while. I could get here in less than 10 minutes. Now it's back to like 15 minutes, you know? And it's just an air of chaos and congestion. I don't understand it, but whenever they're doing construction, it's like an extra 5 minutes to get there. This morning I was back there and I watched the turning lane turn green. I was like, there it goes. We were late.
So here we are, deliberately creating our lives and, you know, doing all this law of attraction stuff, but we still get wrapped up in day-to-day junk, complaining about traffic, complaining about this, complaining about that. We still do.
What's on that looks funny. What is that? Your hand? That's your hand. Ew! Look at it. Looks like a heart beating or something, right?
Okay, so she's talking about when you're going out to dinner and how to not overeat because they give you large portions sometimes. So then the last part is when you just can't do it. I know sometimes it's really hard to leave food on your plate. You're extra hungry or the food tastes so good that you find it extremely difficult to stop.
Here's something Laura and I do a lot. We typically, one of us will be reading a book and we find stuff in it that is really important, so we share it. We read it to each other.
Don't beat yourself up. You're only human. It will do more harm than good to hate yourself and feel guilty. Then you're more likely to do it again.
It's probably a good idea, too, not to bring all the food out onto the table because I just want more. It's so good, you know, those meals where I say I could just keep eating and eating and eating
Yes,
this.
I know.
Because then, if I really want more, I'll have more, but it's work. I gotta get up, I gotta go get it. If it's sitting right in front of me and just staring at me, it's like, Mommy,
Yeah, you need to pick at it.
eat me. Well, with certain foods, I can get like a little kid out of control. I just want to eat more.
How come you have a pillow in front of you?
I like the pillow. Comfy.
Really?
Well, because I'm wearing this shirt, and this shirt makes me feel uncomfortable.
Whenever we sit down, Bobby always puts the pillow right on his lap as to hide his self-perceived overweightness. I poke fun at him when he does it because to me it's so silly, but it's real to him, and he really thinks that on some level he's gonna protect himself, but I don't see that, and I know other people don't. I think it's kind of cute that he does that. He really has a distorted view of himself, and I think that's interesting that a lot of us do. So try it without it for a little bit.
A couple of weeks ago, this shirt was just so tight that I wouldn't have worn it for anything.
It looks fine.
I know I've lost 10 pounds. I'm excited about that. But I'm still, you still have the same thought process going on. Your body's getting there, but your mind has to play catch up a little bit. I guess, I probably have this unhealthy, distorted view of myself. And I think that's normal, but being normal doesn't mean being healthy. It's not healthy for anyone to think that way. So I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to see myself more in a healthy manner. And in seeing myself that way, I'm making it so. I like this because it's very much into law of attraction and using your mind, the putting it in your control, as she says, rather than relying on a diet or a meal plan.
Yeah, the meal plan started to become mindless for me. At first I thought that the fact that it was mindless would be easy because I wouldn't have to think about it. What happened for me is because it became so mindless that there was no emotion attached to it, and that's why it doesn't resonate with me. And I don't like that. And that's why I get fat. The actual action and the motion, it worked, I did it worked. But I couldn't sustain it, so what's the point?
This is no different than anything else we're learning. You take health and fitness, you change the topic to money, you change the topic to relationships, you change the topic to parenting. It's all the same stuff. I think what we're learning, honestly, with everything, my business, money, our bodies, we're learning how to start allowing what we want to happen rather than trying to make it happen.
We don't have all the answers yet, but we're starting to really connect the dots and put the pieces together. We feel like we've tapped into a concept that really resonates with us. Not because it's new and she invented some new theory, it's just she reminded me of what I knew.